Hiya and welcome to my channel. Today is my update for my 50 Shades of Green project pan. This might be a long one, so I'm going to try and get into it without sort of waffling on too much. The premise is that my goal is to finish up 50 items in the space of a year between the 25th of April this year and the 25th of April next year. All of the items may either be green, they might have green in the name, the packaging might be green, so you kind of get the idea. They're all related to green. And this is a Pantastic Ladies Collab video. So yeah, that's how I knew about this particular project to join. So first up, I am going to go in with the items that I finished. I think I have finished 4 items this month. So my empties. So first item, this is from Essence, and this was the You Better Work Tinted Day Cream. I actually finished this a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. There was far less product left in it when I had picked it, so it was almost like a bit of a give me product. Quite like this. It's good for the gym and days that you don't want too much. So I'm not sure if I would repurchase it, just because there's other items out there that probably would catch my eye more, but it's not a bad product, especially I think it's under £4. Next up, this is from Pixie. This is the Phenomenal Gel, which is a neutralizing moisturizer, and this was just a small, I think it was a 15ml size that I got in a set of, it was one of those Christmas sets that they did, and I think I found it in TK Maxx like for about £6. There was this and 2 other moisturizers. Actually really enjoyed this much more than I thought I would. Potentially, if I was on the lookout for a lightweight moisturizer, I would pick that. Next up, this is from the brand Beauty Pro, and this is the Nourishing Collagen Mask with olive extract. I enjoyed using this. It did a really good job of making my skin feel sort of moisturised and plump. And then the last item that I finished, this is from Revolution, and this is the Cooling Cucumber Eye Gel. I pulled out the stopper because this was getting really hard to access, so I've kind of like gone all round the top and the sides. As you can see, it just doesn't reach down to that bit at the bottom. I didn't mind using this. I thought it was a nice refreshing gel. I just didn't feel for my needs that it did enough about sort of removing the sort of purple discoloration that I get, but it is a good one for helping with eye bags and kind of like making you feel a little bit more awake in the morning. So just for that reason though, I wouldn't repurchase that, but I have enjoyed using it and having the sort of having the opportunity to try it. Can't speak. So yeah, 4 items finished completely. Now moving on to my progress items. So I'm going to try and do this in a sort of some kind of sense of order. So I'm going to start with skincare, I think. So this is the hyaluronic acid booster serum. That was from Primark. I started here at the start of the project at that line, and then over the past month I am down here, so this will be gone, I would say, by next month. I've been using that every day. Next up, this is from Origins, and this is the Plant Description Anti-Aging Power Serum. I've only got a tiny bit of this left. I can't mark it on the container. When I tried to do it, a load of it came out, so I've had to just pop it in a little container for me to use, but there is some left in the tube, so I don't want to risk any more wastage. Next up, this is another Primark product. This is the PS Naturals Balm to Oil Cleanser. and that, I don't know if you can see, I've used quite a lot this month. A little goes a long way, so I probably will still be working on it next update. And then we have from, this is the brand Lacura, which is an Aldi skincare brand, and this is a soothing concentrate facial serum with cannabis sativa oil. I am down to that line there. This was new at the start. I'm really enjoying using this as an evening oil, so I'm not in too much hurry to get through that, to be honest with you. And then another Lacura product. This is the Avocado Bright Eyes Overnight Retinol Sleeping Mask. That is where I'm at. As you can see, there's lots of jar, but it's kind of like around the edges. It's taking me a long time to get through this because you only need a little bit, really. But that's okay. I've got a year to use it up. I'm not in a hurry. Moving on. This is from Pixie, and this is the Glow Tonic. This was new at the start. I opened this in between my intro video and this update, and that is where I am at. I found this a little bit stingy to start off with, but I think my skin has got used to it, so I feel like it's too soon to decide how I feel about it, but I'm sure by the time I've gone through that bottle I can tell you what I think. So that is where I'm at to with that. And then two more skincare items. This I opened only last week, I think, and I'm really getting through this. So that's where I'm at. So this is the Elemis Superfood Kefir Tea Mist. I'm really enjoying using this. It's really refreshing. It's got a good sort of mist on it. I'm using it probably morning and night because I like to do it before I put my serums on to just make my skin feel like really moisturized. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. And then I opened the Bright Eyed Illuminating Eye Cream because I finished the other day what I would consider to be a day eye cream. So I think I've probably only used this about 2 or 3 times. So that is that one. Now, let's move on to hair care. So these I can't mark, annoyingly. I've tried shining a light through the bottle to see if it will work, but it's just too thick. Squeezing it, I would say the shampoo, I'm probably down to about here. I wash my hair twice a week. I am a double cleanser as well, just to enable me to be able to leave my hair just being washed twice a week. And then this is the conditioner, and I would say again I'm probably down to about the same area. I forgot to mention these are from Maria Nilla, and these are the Ecotherapy Revive shampoo and conditioner. It is a micellar detox shampoo and a hydrating conditioner. I'm enjoying using both of those. So, and then next up, this is from the brand Vatica Naturals, and this is the Tropical Coconut Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. This was brand new. I would say I've probably used it about 4 times. So you can see I've marked it here as to where I'm at, but I will say, because it looks like I've barely touched it, but actually it was sealed with a foil seal at the top, and it was kind of like filled to the brim. So I have used, I'd say, about 4 times, and yeah. So that is that one. I'm enjoying using that. It definitely leaves my hair feeling sort of nourished, which is what it says it should do. So moving on to makeup that I'm currently working on. So let's go for the items that are a bit more exciting with measurable use. So this is another Pixie by Petra product. This is the Flawless and Poreless Primer. I held a light in the bottom of it and worked out that I'm down to about here, but there is actually a lot stuck lot of primer stuck up around the top here as well, like stuck to the sides. I was able to see that when I shone the light in, so I will cut this open when it gets hard to use that up, because I am really enjoying this primer. It's a very much like, it's quite thick. It is one of those primers that says it will like blend your pores and sort of blur that, improve the appearance of your skin. I do think it does that. So yeah, it's a good job, because I've got another one of these to use up, which is in this project. So next item, let's go with another Pixie product. There's a lot of Pixie in this. I'm really annoyed with myself because I didn't like measure these on a bit of paper at the start, but I would say I've used this pencil I've used it a few times, and I would say I think I've sharpened it twice. What I am going to do this time is, once I film this, I am going to go and mark on a bit of paper where I'm at, so I've got something measurable to show you next month. And then the next eyeliner, again, I've used this. I have been using this, so this was practically new when I opened it, and again, I totally forgot to do these markers last video, annoyingly. But yeah, this is from Avon, and this is a glimmer stick and the eyeliner, and this is the shade Emerald. That is how much I've got left. I think it was about here last time, so, but I will measure it so that there is a measurable, you can hopefully track sort of measurable usage next time. And then I opened a new mascara. This is from Rimmel London, and this is the Wake Me Up Wonderful mascara with vitamins and cucumber. The packaging looks like that, and the wand is like that, if you can see. I'm really actually enjoying using this. I would say I've probably used it for the past 3 weeks maybe. I have a lot of problems with runny eyes because of hay fever and stuff like that. That has not been an issue with this. It stays where it should. It also does feel really refreshing when you put it on, because it, whether it's a placebo effect or not, I feel I can smell the cucumber in it, and it does make me feel that sort of refreshing, wake me up, like it says it's supposed to. Basically, I am enjoying it anyway. And then this was from the Beauty Crop, and this is the Butter Lip and Cheek Balm. That, I don't know if you can see, that is where I'm at. I have got quite a good sort of even dip forming. Yeah, happy to use that. I'm using it. I did have another liquid blusher on the go, so it's only really in the past 2 weeks that I've started really working on this one. So yeah, it's just, I'm just going to swatch it for you. Let's pop that so you can see what it's like. So as you can see, it's really quite pink, and it kind of gives that sort of dewy, sort of glowy from within look, I like to call it. Yeah, I've been using this most days. And then the next makeup product, this is the Balm Frat Boy Blusher. I have used this again most days. Can't really tell. Like, what I'm trying to do at the moment is work across this direction. So we'll see how we go. So I'm just, it's funny because when you put your brush in, it picks up a lot and it does kick up a lot, but it's such a big blusher that it doesn't look like I'm making any progress, but I am using it every day. So if I can have this done by next April, I will be over the moon, but it's gonna be some challenge. Next product, this is from Bourjois, and this is their rice powder. I need to be really careful with this because, as you can see, a lot of it has come out of the sifter. I can't really tell what's left inside. I was using this consistently, then I had repressed another powder, and I was like so close with that I went back to concentrating on that, but I reckon I've only got a couple of uses in that now, so I will then be back to using this one. Really nice powder. I'm kicking myself that it has sat in my collection for so long that I didn't like reach for it and use it, because I would have gone out and stocked up on it, because Bourjois is not available in the UK anymore, annoyingly. But yeah, I think the reason why I bought it originally was because I really liked the packaging. I thought it was sort of quite vintagey looking. So next up, so this is the green concealer in the NYX Colour Correct palette. This was new at the start of this project, and I don't know if you can see that it's had some good usage. I only really need to use a little bit around my nose and my chin. Not that you can tell that I've used it today, because this is the end of going to work. It's the evening, and I could have touched my makeup up for filming, but to be honest with you, I couldn't really be bothered. I just wanted to get the video filmed. So next items are eyeshadow products. So first one is from Lord & Berry. And this was practically new, and I can't believe how much of a dip. I don't know if the camera really does it justice. I have got a huge dip in that I think if I continue with the same sort of usage that I have been giving this month, that I will probably hit pan on this by the next update. So yeah, that is that one. It's funny, it's green, but it has on the eye, it has kind of like quite a greyish shift to it, if that makes sense. And then the next one, this is from Natural Collections. Haven't used this as much as the other one, to be honest with you, because it's not as easy to use every day, but there is some good usage there. You can see this again was practically new, and you can see that I have been using it. And then the last eyeshadow product, I've barely touched this, to be honest with you. Yeah, you can see there's barely any usage in that, just because it's such a shimmery dark shade, and for this time of year I'm trying to work out how to use it without looking like I've got too much makeup on. Now the last two products that I'm working on, so this is from Miss A, and this is the lavender scented brush cleanser. I've only used this a couple of times because it's the sort of product that I forget to use. So, but that line will show you where if I can hold it flat, will show you kind of like where I am at. Like, as long as I am consistently using it, I'm happy with. And then this is from Tarte. I'm really pleased with the amount of usage that I have with this. I've been using this most days and trying to top up at lunch. Like I've kept this in my work bag. It was brand new. Again, it's another product that I really should have like done a marker for, but there you go. But yeah, that is how much I have left. I would say it was probably about there, and I have used that much, which I'm proud of myself for getting through that quickly, because I am rubbish at finishing up lip products. So and then the last item that I am working on at present is a perfume. This is from L'Occitane, and this is the Tea Vert Eau de Toilette. I've used it only a couple of times, to be honest with you. That's my mark as to where I am at. Reason why I've not reached it for very much is because in another project I have a set of sort of perfume samples that I am working on, and I think I've only got one of them left, so I just want to see that through, and then I'm going to consistently work on that one, hopefully. So Then I have got, I'll just show you the bag, but I'm not going to go into them individual. There are quite a few other green products in there, as you can see, that I haven't actually touched yet. Not too worried, because we're only a couple of months in and I have got a year left to work through this, so I'm sure it will be okay. Some of these products also are very much single-use products, so as long as they do like a face mask next month, and I've got a hand mask here, and that sort of, I should get through these items. So thank you for sticking with me if you stuck to the end. I'm sorry it was probably a little bit all over the place in terms of an update, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you later on. Bye.